Hello educators, we are going to use EnlightenAI to create a writing assignment, create the rubric to grade the assignment, as well as produce an example and a non-example for students. My assignment is for grades 7 and 8 students. It is a letter to my future self. Students will be writing a friendly letter to themselves that they'll receive at the end of the school year. Note that you can disable pasting for students if this is an assignment where you are concerned that students may use an AI to cheat. You can disable pasting, which forces them to write directly into Enlighten. I'm not overly concerned about students using an AI to complete an assignment like this, but you never know. I've already put in a lot of the information I need for this assignment. So just a quick little intro to students, welcoming them back to school, and that they will be writing a friendly letter to themselves. And for my criteria, we have text features of a friendly letter, current interests and hobbies, academic and the personal goal, and the strategies they will use to achieve that goal, hopes and predictions for the school year, a current challenge they're facing, which can be personal or academic, at least 3 questions for themselves in the future, and a piece of advice for themselves. Let's go ahead and use the AI to generate a rubric. Letter to my future self. I'll put it at grade 7 level, 4-point rubric, paste my criteria in, ensure grammar and mechanics are graded, ensure goals and strategies to achieve goals are graded, and generate. See what it came up with. Required elements, goals and strategies, writing quality. Great. Now I'm going to use the AI tools to create an example and then a non-example. So if I pick grade 7, don't need expected length, but I'll put in my prompt, criteria for success, and generate. So Enlighten has generated an example, and this example is a student who is into science fiction and playing the guitar. They've identified an academic and a personal goal, along with some strategies to achieve that goal, hopes and predictions, a challenge, 3 questions, and a piece of advice. Now I'm going to adjust this to simplify the language slightly. And I'm going to have it for a student who enjoys basketball and video games. Send that. All right, we'll see what it has just did. Refers to basketball and playing video games. It keeps some goals along with actionable strategies, hopes and predictions, a challenge they're facing, some questions to themselves, and a piece of advice. So I'm going to add that in, and I'm going to call this document future self, example, and non-example. And I'm going to save that. Now I'm going to add in a non-example. So I'm going to use other tools, non-example, and we'll do the same thing, criteria for success, and Write as an autobiography. Include errors that may interfere with communication. Include goals, but no strategies to achieve goals. Do not include a piece of advice. And generate. Okay. So we have it, no salutation, talking about their current interests, something that they find difficult, but no actionable strategies, some hopes, a challenge that they're currently having, some questions to themselves, and they are missing the piece of advice. It does have a closing, but that's easy enough to erase in my document. And we'll just get rid of that. And we can add in, quickly edit the document, non-example. This would be great to take a look at with my students, and we can identify some of the reasons why this assignment does not meet the criteria and why this one does. Very straightforward. I've just created an assignment, the rubric that I will use to assess the assignment, an example and a non-example, which provides me with that basis for classroom discussion and support for students as they write their friendly letters. Very straightforward to use. A few clicks and I have an entire lesson and activity designed, and when students begin to submit the assignments, Enlighten will allow me to grade it.